Thank you for agreeing to be a guest on the Right podcast. And thank you for clicking on this video just to hear a little bit about the show before you actually come on as a guest. So, in order for our audience to have really the best value out of this, there are two questions that I would like you to just prepare before you come on the show. And those are being prepared to share a deal with some numbers, a recent deal that you've done in the last year, hopefully to map out a little bit of your business model so that our guests can see exactly how interesting it is to do what you do. And the other question that is always going to come up is to talk about the lifestyle hit that you took in order to get you where you are today. Because a lot of the informational interviews that are out there in the real estate field are more to do with, celebrating the great successes that people have. But I think one of the questions that falls by the wayside very often is to just talk about some of the things that people had to sacrifice or some of the lifestyle hits that they had to take in order to get where they are. So that's going to be the other question. We keep our interviews to a max of 30 minutes, and usually we are structuring it around 5 questions. So the first one will be, tell us about your journey through real estate, your journey through life that brought you to come onto the podcast. After that, I will pull on the inflection points in your narrative. So, if there are certain points when you went from not being an investor to investing, or when you scaled up your business, I like to point to those moments in order to say to people exactly what changed for you at that time. After that, we do the deal analysis. Then we do the lifestyle hit question. And then the last question is a more open ended question that has to do with things that you think we should be talking about in the industry that we're not talking about. So that's kind of open ended, but it's anything. It can be mindset advice. It can be something to do with the market, but it's to, inform people about something, put something on their radar that's not on the radar. Then also, if you have an area of expertise like a book or a podcast or something that you want to highlight, we also give you an opportunity to do that. So if you want to prepare ahead of time for the interview, those are just some of the questions you can think of because they always come up. And thank you.